Hey, 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 family. Shalom, peace, and tranquility upon you all today. We are live and in living color. Hi. You guys are doing amazing today. Happy Thankful Thursday with an attitude for gratitude. What are we grateful for today? What are you guys grateful for today? We have an attitude for gratitude. It is Thursday. Thankful Thursday. What are your gratefuls and your affirmations for today? We are tuning in today in the transformation station. If you're new here, welcome. I'm your hope coach. I help other people elevate in every area of their life. Whether you're looking to elevate in your health, your wealth, or your faith, this is the transformation station. We really take care of our mindset. So if we renew our mind, we can transform our lives. Today is Thankful Thursday, and we practice the high five movement. We have a self-love, self-nourishing. Okay, so being thankful and having an attitude for gratitude goes such a long way. And I'm gonna teach you guys this 5-minute regimen I have so that you can be able to motivate yourself. If you're looking for motivation and you're looking for help to get started, and how do you feel in the morning? Like, how can you jumpstart your day so that you can be more committed, so that you can be more consistent, so that you can be disciplined by default? Like, you don't even have to think about it, and you will just by default become disciplined. That sounds like something you want to do and work on your life. This is the station for you. We're going to go over the high five movement, and I'm going to help you within less than 5 minutes of your day getting started. You're going to be able to be motivated. You're going to be able to feel motivated, to feel excited. You're going to be able to have a posture for an attitude for gratitude, and you're going to be able to start your day off powerfully with less than 5 minutes. And it's all free. It's nothing for you to download, nothing for you to purchase. This is just me giving you this free content so that you can be able to start your day off powerfully. Les Brown talks about the first 20 minutes of your day, right? And the first 20 minutes of your day is crucial, right? The first 20 minutes of your day, it defines whether your day is going to go good, whether you're going to feel in a bad mood. How you start your day matters. If you start your day with the news, oh my gosh, that's the worst way to start your day, is the news. All that impact in the world, and it's never good news, it's bad news. You're going to assimilate that when you're watching the news early in the morning. It's going to change your view. It's going to hinder you. So the first 20 minutes of your day, you don't want to look at your phone. You definitely don't want to look at the news, right? You don't want to look at your phone. Why? If the first 20 minutes of your day is you picking up your phone, and let's say someone sent you a text the night before and you didn't see it. So now you're starting off your day with that text message, and you have no protection. You haven't gotten yourself ready. You haven't armored your mindset, right? You haven't put on your full armor of Christ, and you're already giving attention to the enemy. You're already starting your day in a negative way. So I'm going to help you. I'm going to give you the 5-minute high five movement. It's 5 minutes early in the morning. The first 5 minutes of your day, this is going to powerful. It's going to catapult you to a good mood, to a motivating mood, to a mood where you want to actually do what it is that you were created to do. You're going to be more focused. You're going to be able to, instead of seeing how the day goes and seeing how you feel, you're going to actually be able to do this 5-minute regimen early in the morning, and you're no longer going to have to wonder how you feel. You're going to take control and design your life. So you're going to be able to take the first 5 minutes of your day, and you're going to empower yourself. You're going to be able to get your mind in an empowering state, which is going to motivate you, and it's going to build momentum. And once you build momentum, you are going to not have to rely on someone pumping you up with giving you motivation, because motivation is garbage. Motivation, it's in you. When you discover for yourself who you are and how to do it for yourself, you no longer have to look to other people to motivate you, to encourage you, or to hold you accountable for things that you want to accomplish, right? A lot of times people say to me, you know what, Francis, I can't, I want to go to the gym, I want to lose weight, but I just need motivation. That's garbage. That's a lie from the pit of hell. That's something the enemy has put in your head to prevent you and distract you from doing what it is that you want to do. So being motivated, okay, is about you finding your motive, finding your commitment, finding for yourself, asking yourself, what would life look like for me if I did lose the weight, if I did go to the gym, if I kept my word to myself? What would my life look like in my finances if I disciplined and was committed to saving that money, or to putting that retirement fund in action, or purchasing that life insurance? What would life look like? That's the mindset. When we shift our mindset to saying, what would that be like? What would it look like? I deserve. That mindset, that shift is going to have you creating something different. Because if we have a mindset of, I can't save money, I can't go to the gym, I don't have enough time, and you're putting all the excuses in front of your commitment, in front of your passion, in front of your dream, what are you blocking your dream with? Okay? Excuses. Can I tell you something about excuses? My coach taught me this many years ago. About 8 years ago, she taught me this, and I've never, ever let it go. She said, you know what excuses are? Excuses are monuments that build bridges to nowhere, and people who use them become masters of nothing. So if you want to be a master of nothing, have an excuse. Okay? And once you see excuses for what they are, they're monuments of bridges that build bridges to nowhere. You're going to say to yourself, I don't want to be a master of nothing. I'm not going to use an excuse. Because at the end of the day, what does the excuse do for you? Excuse is for who? When you say to yourself, excuse me, who are you trying to excuse? You're trying to excuse yourself and giving yourself an excuse to help you feel better. But in reality, it's not doing nothing to serve you. So instead of looking for excuses, because we don't want to build bridges to nowhere, we don't want to master nothing, here's what we can do. Okay, you ready? So in order to be disciplined, Jim Rohn says this. He says, discipline is a bridge between your goals and your accomplishments, right? And that's definitely correct. The discipline is what helps you achieve your goals, right? But what is it, my friends, that we are always seeking, and we are always saying, how do I become more disciplined? Anybody on here? How do I become more disciplined? Or you can say, you know what? Man, if I could be more disciplined, I'd go to the gym. I'd save $100 a month. I'd wake up at 4 a.m. to pray, right? What would it look like if you were more disciplined? Do you have a problem with being disciplined? Is that something that's missing for you? You want to be more disciplined? Oh my God, Jonathan, I got you. I'm going to give you the keys to discipline. I'm going to give it to you. You're going to be like, no way. Your mind is going to go when I show you how easy, yes, easy it is to be disciplined. I can give you the secret sauce. When I learned this, my life, I never ever worry about being disciplined again. There's no need. You don't even think about it. I can show you what to do to automatically, by default, you're going to become disciplined without even trying. Okay? We're focusing on the wrong things. What's missing, it's not discipline. I promise you that discipline is not what you're missing. Not at all. See, when we try to be disciplined, we're forcing it. When we say I have to be more disciplined, I want you to feel that. When you say I have to, what does that sound like? When you say I have to be more disciplined, it feels heavy. It feels like it's something that you have to do versus I get to be. I get to be more disciplined. I deserve to be more disciplined. You see the language? You see the language? I have to be. It's almost like it's forced upon you. So your mind doesn't receive it like a good thing. Your mind resists it. You see? When we tell ourselves, I have to be more disciplined, or we even say this is a big word right here that I want you guys to take out of your vocabulary. Should. Oh, who on here says I should do better? I should be better. I should be more. Do you hear what you're doing? You're shoulding on yourself. I should. You see? All that heaviness, all that junk, all that, I should be better. I should save more money. I should be more. Do you see it? That word does not help you. So the word should and the word have, out of your vocabulary. Out of your vocabulary. You shouldn't should on yourself. Should does not help you, right? So what could you do to be more disciplined? What could you do to be by default disciplined? You notice that? You see? Language matters, Jonathan. Language matters. On this transformation station, I teach you how you can, in your mindset, when you shift the language and you shift things around, you are going to be able to elevate in every area of your life just by changing your mindset, okay? So what sounds better? I deserve. Ooh, some of us have a problem with that. I have a lot of clients, they even cry to me when they say, I deserve. Because you don't feel like you deserve anything, but let me tell you, you deserve it all. You deserve to be free from those habits that don't serve you. You deserve to be free from those mindsets. Like, we're so hard on ourselves, right? We can give everybody in the world grace, but when it comes to ourselves, we're like, you should, I have to, and you're all in your face giving yourself no grace. So you tell me, if I was your friend and you was to treat me the way you treat yourself, would we still be friends? Or if you was to speak to me the way you speak to yourself, do you think we would still be friends? I remember one time my husband caught me talking about myself. I was saying something like, you're so stupid. I can't believe you didn't figure this out. And I'm in my office talking to myself. Probably not, right, Jonathan? Yeah. And my husband passes by and he hears me. He says, hey, whoa. Don't talk to my wife that way. And I started laughing and I said, you know what? You're right. It's true. Because how I was talking to myself, I wouldn't talk to no one else. So then if you wouldn't talk to anyone else in that matter, why would you give someone else more respect than yourself? Why would you give someone else more grace than you give yourselves, right? So we sometimes don't show other people grace because we don't even give it to ourselves, right? So here's a word that we use instead of saying, I should be more disciplined. We use the word like, you know what? I could. See, when you say I could, it shows like there's a possibility. There's something that opens up your mind where, you know what? I could receive. I could do this. I could figure out when's a good time to go to the gym. I could figure out my schedule, because remember, friends, if we don't tell our time or our money where to go, guess what happens? You're going to wonder where it went. Have you ever wondered where your paycheck went? Have you ever wondered where the time flies? Time doesn't fly. Yes, you could. And I'm going to show you how, Jonathan. Definitely. You could definitely be more disciplined, right? So if we don't tell our money where to go, we're going to wonder where it went. If we don't tell our time where to go, we're going to wonder where it went. So being disciplined is not a bad thing. It's actually serving you. It's actually serving you, and it's putting you where you want to be because you get to say so. You discipline yourself by designing your life. And how does that go? Well, Before I go into the discipline, I'm going to show you the 5-minute routine that I have early in the morning that automatically, after I do this 5-minute routine, my mindset is on motivation. My attitude is on gratefulness. And after I do the last 5 minutes, my posture is unstoppable. Okay? How would you like to get up in the morning and not have to depend on anybody else, any book, any audio, any podcast? Just you by yourself, getting up early in the morning, spending 5 minutes with yourself. You're going to be able to motivate yourself. You're going to be able to build momentum. You're going to be able to be disciplined by default. You're not even going to think about discipline. It's automatically going to happen. Because this 5-minute routine saved my life. This 5-minute routine took me, it started out as a 90-day plan, and it took me almost a year to fulfill, but it changed my life. So now what I do is I teach other people how to do it. Okay. So I read this book called The High Five Movement by, oh my gosh, Mel Robbins. Mel Robbins. It's a high five movement. And she started doing this high five early in the morning, and all she did was look at herself in the mirror, and she was so depressed she couldn't do anything else but just look at herself in the mirror, and she put her hand up and she did this. So let me show you what this does. This here is a life hack. This is a life hack. Let me show you. Look, it's a life hack. Why? Let me show you. So that's what she did. You can Google the book, and she has a little movement, but I added some spice to it, something even better. Like, we're not just going to stop with the high five, right? So what is the high five movement? Why is that so important when you wake up in the morning to go to your mirror and do the mirror work and give yourself a high five? I'm going to tell you what the life hack is. So when you high five yourself in the mirror, you cannot help but smile. Look. You can't. So why? Why is it? Well, the brain is a machine, and the brain only recognizes high fives as happiness. Because if you ever given anybody a high five, it's always been when you're happy. High five, we're at a baseball game, our team is winning. High five, you got good grades. High five, you got a raise. Everything's high five. And it's a good news. So the brain does not know how to understand a high five other than happy, okay? Other than enjoyment. So when you wake up in the morning and you go to brush your teeth and you look at yourself, you don't have to smile, you don't have to prep, you don't have to hear nothing. You just look at yourself and you do this. And I promise you, you won't be able to do it with an attitude. You won't be able to be mad. You'll just be like, and you smile. Dopamines, you're ready. That already charged the brain. It's telling the brain the direction to go. I am motivated. I am happy. That's the direction automatically your brain goes through with just putting your hand up and going like this to the mirror. Okay? So and it takes less than 5 minutes. Okay? High five. Now, moving further up, just a little bit further, we want to have a heart posture, an attitude for gratitude. So as we high five ourselves in the mirror, you go back to the high five movement and say 5 gratefuls. What are you grateful for? 5 things we're grateful for. So high five, and in the morning, I'm grateful for life. I'm grateful I'm able to wake up and walk to the bathroom and no one has to come and I'm not bedridden. I'm grateful for heat. I'm grateful for running water. I'm grateful for my kids. Whatever you want to say you're grateful for, just 5 things you're grateful for. After you just motivated yourself and put a smile on your face and your brain, now your heart posture, guess what that does? This is not just words. We're not going through the motions. These are keys that are unlocking your brain. They're renewing your mind. So the first key is your brain is now actively going towards motivation and happiness because of the high five. then your heart posture is grateful. So you have an attitude for gratitude. Now you're able to receive because you're grateful for those 5 little things that you said you're grateful for, right? Now this is the icing on the cake. This is going to bring it home. After you take the high five, after you say these 5 gratefuls that you're grateful for, my son, my husband, my food in my house, whatever you're grateful for, whatever your heart, every day can be different, right? That's going to position you for receiving. You're going to receive positive. You're going to receive goodness. Your heart is ready to receive. The last thing, the icing on the cake, is called affirmations. 5 affirming I am. I am. What does the word of God say that you are? It says, in the word of God, it says, I am the head and not the tail. It says, I'm a lender and not a borrower. It says, I'm above and not beneath. The word of God says, I'm beautifully and wonderfully made, right? So I am what? I am bold. I am courageous. I am kind. I am patient. Even if you're not, speak it into existence until you become. I am patient. I am love. I am kindness. I am meek. I am humble. I am unstoppable. Can you imagine what it would look like in the morning when you high five yourself and you give yourself a hit of a dopamine and you get a hit of motivation and you build momentum, and then you say, I'm so grateful for everything that's around me and my heart is ready to receive, and then I say and I take a stand with boldness and I say, I am everything that God created me to be. I am bold. I am beautiful. I am smart. I am amazing. I am a great mother. I am a great wife. I am a great father. I am the best dad ever. I am. The affirmations that the world teaches you, I just want you to know that the enemy is a copycat. But the first I am is in the Bible. It's biblical for you to say I am. Why? I tell you, I got Bible. I got Bible. What did Moses say? What did God say to Moses when Moses said, who I told sent me? He didn't say nothing but I am. Period. I am everything you need. I am. And I want to ask you something. If God is in you and lives in you and you are created in God's image, then what does that say about you? That says that your greatness. You're created in God's image. You're created in greatness. All that's missing is you activating the switch. But thank God that you came on this transformation station today and met your hope coach. Thank God that you came on here and was able to have a 5-minute revelation that you can spend less than 5 minutes. And did you know that the number 5 is the number of grace? So being able to go in the mirror and give yourself some grace early in the morning and tell yourself how amazing you are, how grateful you are, because if you're already grateful for what you have, God is going to be able to give you more. He says, don't despise the times of small beginnings. And if I can trust you with a little bit, I'll definitely trust you with a lot. Thank you, God. Yes, Jonathan. We bless God because it's all God. I'm just a vessel. I'm just a vessel. I'm just a pastorpreneur that he put on TikTok to share every day, Monday through Friday, to share the wisdom that changed my life, that transformed my life. Because we don't change, we transform. Change is for people who want to go back and forth and who are